Welcome to the review of Unit 18. Approximately 1/3 of the United States population reports having some sort of chronic pain. However, many of them do not have adequate insurance to cover the cost of treatment or physical therapy. And so doctors are more inclined to prescribe painkiller pills, which are cheap, a cheap alternative. Inclined.
Inclined.
However, after some time, for many people, the legal prescriptions run out, and when the doctors are unwilling to continue filling those prescriptions, some people turn to alternatives that are illegal and sold on the street, so to say. Many of those alternatives, such as heroin or fentanyl, feed the either physiological or psychological addiction that has already developed.
From that point on, a downward spiral can be scary and sudden. Some people die very quickly from this, and others congregate with other addicts in the area of Kensington and go through a cycle of relapse and rehabilitation.
Congregate.
Congregate.
Relapse.
Relapse. Now, it's very easy to be hard on the addicts and say that their personal responsibility needs to be what drags them out of this mess, but a lot of other people have pointed out that pharmaceutical companies are to blame as well. One particular company, Purdue Pharma, admitted that it's pushed doctors to try and sell these without necessarily having a medical purpose to do so, and a lot of doctors act unethically and try to push this stuff as well. I would say that this is a mix of both. I mean, obviously, people do need to have some degree of personal responsibility, but that would seem to be harder and harder in a country that has a very expensive healthcare system and that treats addicts as criminals.
Do you think that people who turn into drug addicts, do you think that there's some psychological or physiological tendency that's there? Or do you think that it's just outside circumstances? Is it too hard to say in general? What do you think?
Look, there are definitely people out there who are more prone to addiction. There are definitely more people out there. There are definitely people out there who have some issues that are, to do with their sort of biological makeup and that kind of thing. But honestly, I think that the overwhelming majority of addicts are addicts because of their circumstances, their environments, and to a certain degree, things that have happened to them in the past. I think that these are the things that we need to focus on. I think that the vast majority of these people could be helped if we actually put them in environments that were conducive to their mental health, well-being, and their future.
Right, and that's probably the reason why we see not just people who live in poor neighborhoods or in like violent crime areas that are becoming drug addicts. We also see in the United States top celebrities and child actors and things like that who turn to substances because of maybe mental health issues. That'll do it for the review of this unit. We hope to see you guys back for the next one. Bye-bye.